couple of months ago, on one random Thursday morning, I panicked and booked a marathon. And I decided I was going to do this marathon, my first ever marathon, in under 3 hours. This outrageous goal divided opinion. It angered people like you wouldn't believe. How dare he be so outrageous in his goals? And I ended up with two types of people following the journey. We had the believers and the non-believers. And to all those non-believers, may I remind you, on the 21st of September 2025, in a disguise and under the name of Stead Sarandos, Harry Styles completed a sub 3 hour marathon in 2 hours 59 and 13 seconds. Yes, I remembered. So if Harry Styles can run a sub 3 hour marathon, so can I. So I've been documenting this journey for a while, but I think it's been a while on YouTube.
I'm so sorry for not posting, guys. I've just been struggling to be consistent with social media, but I promise I'm going to get back to it.
Why do people get on like that? Like, do we care? I certainly don't. But anyway, since then I've got a few confessions. It was Manchester Marathon that I booked, and it was abundantly clear that I wasn't going to do a sub 3 hour marathon by then. So the plan changed. The other thing that became abundantly clear was I needed a coach. I was overthinking all of my paces. I was overthinking what pace to run my easy runs at. Was I recovered from my easy runs? And I just needed to get someone to help me. It was actually quite an interesting process because it made me realise again just how much trust it takes to buy coaching off of myself. And I pride myself on being quite good at coaching and, you know, having ethics and morals and showing you exactly how I do it, and so you'd see that it's not cookie cutter and you actually get video check-ins and stuff. When I tried to get a running coach, I was like, I don't trust any of these guys. And then the ones I did trust on YouTube, I then looked into inquiring with them, and they wanted a couple of £1,000. Or you get check-ins. I would fucking hope you talk to me if I give you a couple of £1,000, you're a chancer. So I actually hired my old physio because he was shit hot at physio, and even though he's new to coaching and online coaching, he's ran a sub 3 hour marathon. So he's done what I want to do, and he's not ripping the arse out of me. And I know he's very good at physio, so he'll care a lot about running. So I've been doing that for 2 months. I'm feeling fit. Can I ask you a question? Do you still not believe I can run a sub 3 hour marathon?
No.
It's nice to know. Get me a treat? No. I'm determined for this to be the first YouTube video where I've drove to a track where I don't either lose or break one of these mics. And considering I just parked up here and I spent 10 minutes looking for where the fuck I'd put this, it is not a good start. 6 times 5 minutes at 4:30 pace. That's the workout today. I've done this twice before, but with one less rep. It was the very first workout I'd done when I started with John, my coach. It wasn't very fun. The second one was easier. I'm hoping this one isn't too bad. And honestly, I'm sick of saying it might not be that bad and then be blowing out my arse by the end of it and being humbled and eating humble pie. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to film. I might just talk over it in the car once I'm finished, because my phone's already water damaged because I brought it in the shower so I could sing Blondie songs. I'm really not painting myself in a good light today. As a coach, I'm actually very organised, very on time, very efficient, not very scatty. As a person who operates day to day, sometimes I struggle with very small things. Raining horrible one day. I'm going to try film a bit though. What's a bit more water damage between you and your iPhone? First one, 4:29. Oh, that's grim. 4:29 again. Definitely easier. That's kind of the pace I want to do for a half marathon. Is that doable? 4:28. 2 more. I think this is okay. I'm coming for you, Harry. I'm coming for you. 4:28. 1 more. I can finally say, first time I've done intervals of any kind, and it wasn't that bad. I think that's our car with the lights on. Is someone in that? Or did I leave the lights on? Of course it was me. Reactive training. Cool name, bro. No coach can get you sub-free. Decent coach could help you adjust your expectations. I always assume nonce when people use that emoji. Garmin probs? Spot on, to be fair. That was a coach, a non-believer. And I'm telling you, man, people underestimate how much I live my life by proving people wrong. I'm definitely getting fitter. That felt great, and I felt horrendous before it. So that's usually a good sign, innit? So I think this is important to know, because this happens to clients that join me quite a lot. I've had a bumpy ride since I got a coach in the last 2 months. Actually, the first month was pretty bad. I was launching Get Back Into 8, which, if you don't know, is my online group coaching program. And that was the first time I'd ever done like a proper launch. It was my first group coaching program, so I had a lot on, and I was doing that over November and December, so I was working most weekends, and I was launching it just before New Year. I was a bit burnt out, got sick a few times, and even though I did hit new mileage numbers I hadn't hit in 2025, I felt like a piece of shit. But we adjusted a few of the weeks. Some of the weeks I only ran 3 or 4 times, then I had a couple of days off, and now I'm starting to get fit. I'm actually heading up the road now to hop on a quick Zoom call. It's Form Thursdays tonight, which is where the clients of Get Back Into 8 can upload videos where they'll get critiqued live on the call. The reason why it's actually quite good is some people are quite scared to do it at the start, but other people will submit videos of exercises they're currently struggling with, and they're probably making the same mistakes. So even if they don't get theirs critiqued, they'll still learn how to do the exercises. So if you aren't ready to jump on one-on-one coaching yet, I mean, it is a lot better, it is a lot more hands-on. This might be where you want to start. And if you put your name on the priority list, which I'll leave in the description below, you'll hear about the next run before anyone else. Fiona, before I start, tell me about the stalker.
Aye, she's like, so the guy that my friend thought she was talking to, his name was Callum, but obviously the whole time it was her.
For me, I think you've not got enough of an arch to go that low down your chest. Finished up Form Thursdays just in time to watch Celtic spank Bologna. It's 15 minutes in, we're 1-0 up, so if we get beat, I will have to cut that out. And the delightful thing was, my clients wanted to finish the call in time for this just as much as I did. Just over 3 weeks out from Barcelona half, and I've now had about 3 or 4 runs where I am confident I will get under an hour and 35 or an hour and 35. My PB on that is an hour and 40, so taking off 5 or 6 minutes will be a confidence boost, and then I can push on from there. I'm gonna have to start getting my mileage up to 70, 80, 90, 100, which is absolutely terrifying. But you know what? Despite the non-believers, yous aren't in my head. I think this year I will do it. I think I'll even beat Harry. So if you want to keep up with the journey, just hit that subscribe button. I don't even think you need to these days. YouTube just reads you like a book. If you're a non-believer and you get triggered by me doing this goal, YouTube's just going to keep suggesting my videos and you're going to keep clicking on them. Or you can just click on this one up here. It'll be one of the other episodes, the vlogs. See you later.